Bullies aren't actually testing your strength, they're testing your reaction time. There's one specific response, coming later in this video, that ends it almost instantly, but it only works if you understand the four that come before it. Most people skip straight to trying the last one, and it backfires every time. Everyone tells you to ignore them, or walk away, or don't let it get to you. None of that actually works, because bullies aren't looking for a fight. They're looking for a reaction, any reaction at all. Ignoring them doesn't remove the target on your back. It just delays the next attempt and usually makes the next one worse because now they're testing to see how far they have to push before you finally break. There are 5 responses that completely change how a bully sees you. Most people only ever stumble onto 1 or 2 of these by accident. The person who knows all 5 becomes someone bullies actively avoid. And we're starting with the one that catches them most off guard. When the insult lands, don't react with hurt or anger. React like you're genuinely confused they'd say something so strange. A flat, "Why would you even say that?" delivered with zero emotion breaks their entire script. Picture it. They say something designed to sting, expecting you to flinch, go quiet, or snap back. Instead, you just look at them like they've said something slightly bizarre. That uncertainty alone makes most bullies hesitate before trying again, because their whole approach depends on predicting your reaction, and you just gave them nothing to predict. But confusion only works once or twice before they catch on. The second response is what makes it impossible for them to recover. Naming it out loud. Bullies depend on everyone pretending nothing happened. Saying, "That was a weird thing to say in front of everyone," drags the moment into the open in front of witnesses instead of letting it stay a private little job they can deny later. The second their behavior gets named instead of ignored, the power shifts. Now they're the one in control of the moment. They're the one explaining themselves in front of people who are suddenly paying attention. Most bullies were never prepared for the center of that kind of attention. Here's where it gets interesting, because response 3 doesn't involve saying anything at all. The pause. Before responding, hold eye contact a few seconds longer than feels natural. It feels uncomfortable to do, but that discomfort is exactly the point. Silence reads as control, not weakness. Bullies are wired for instant reactions, a flinch, a comeback, a defensive comment, something to work off of. When the reaction simply doesn't come, when there's just a pause and steady eye contact, something in the dynamic quietly shifts. They feel it before they can even explain why, and it's usually enough to make them the one who looks away first. Response 4 is the one that actually flips who's in charge of the conversation entirely. Ask a direct question back. "What's going on with you today?" It sounds simple, but it completely changes the shape of the interaction. Instead of defending yourself, you become the one observing them, almost like you're more curious about their behavior than bothered by it. That single shift is often enough to throw a bully completely off balance, because they walked in ready to be the one in control, and suddenly they're the one being asked to explain themselves. 4 responses in, and bullies are already off their game, but none of them stick without the 5th one, the one that actually closes the door for good. Walking away on your terms. This isn't the "just ignore them" advice from before. This is finishing it. I'm done with this conversation, and actually leaving. Calm, unbothered, in control of the exit, instead of retreating from it. This is the response that makes the other 4 permanent, because it proves, without a single raised voice, you were never rattled the whole time. A bully can recover from being confused or named or paused on. What they can't recover from is realizing you simply chose to stop engaging. None of these involve yelling or stooping to their level. They work because they remove the one thing every bully depends on: your predictable reaction. Once that's gone, you stop being a target, and that's exactly what they hope you never figure out.